Alright guys, hello and welcome to a Let's Replay. I haven't played this game on the PS1 for a long time, or ever. I don't think I've ever done it on the PS1. I can't remember. I know I've done the second game, but not the first game. And it's of course one of my favourite point and clicks of all time, Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. The original game. Not the remaster, not the director's cut, the original game. Now this game, this is going to be a little bit more different, and I've got no frame rate. That's because I'm editing in the background, I believe. That's why I don't think it's doing anything. Oh, it might be because there's no gameplay. So this may not work properly. I may have to start this over again, in which case I probably will just borrow the...
Paris
Oh,
in the fall,
there we go.
the last months of the year and the end of the millennium.
Alright, so
City
basically,
holds many memories for me.
I want to
cafes,
replay this game,
music,
and
of
I want
love,
to use this game as kind of
and
like, I've done it on one of my endures, but I want to kind of use this particular game as a sort of trial for this new editing style that I want to try and work with. And I'm going to be uploading these pretty soon, before you actually hear me say about them in my Harry Potter one. But what I will want to do is completely go through this game first and then upload it. So by the time you watch it, Harry Potter will be uploaded and done. That'll be a finished, completed LP up on the channel and done. I'm hoping if I can get it up sort of by the end of sort of like April, with it going live every day. I haven't been uploading them every day. I've still got Final Fantasy scheduled to upload. I've still done endures and stuff, but I wanted to get Harry Potter done so I could at least do this. Now this game is of course by Charles Cecil. It's his name, isn't it? Charles Cecil? Is it Charles Cecil? I'm completely out of mind blank. Yes, it's Charles Cecil. I thought it was. So I want to go through this game and try and sort of test a few things, test a few editing styles that I have. Like I said, I've done it in my endure, so you'll see a difference in that. But that's just with one-off videos every now and then. But this is going to be a full LP of trying this style. I've still got Broken Sword 2.5 to upload and still finish that, but I haven't actually done anything of that. I started it, and that was when I started Adobe, and I just haven't bothered uploading the last one of that. So I'm not going to go very long in these kind of videos. I probably can get this game done in less than... I'd probably say it's going to take me about 20 parts, 15 parts, something like that to do, depending on how much I do. Because I know the game so well, and I know what I'm doing, I'm not blind to this at all. This is a completely unblind run. I know what I'm doing. I know what the puzzles are. Oh, it's not the entrance cutscene. Well, you've seen the cutscene. I'm not going to show it off again. Oh, hang on. And the controller's not working. Brilliant. Alright, so...
Paris in the fall, the last months of the...
Right, we've already seen the intro cutscene. We don't have to see it again. I'm not going to go for very long in this one. I'm going to go till I'm through the sewers, I think, which won't take me very long at all. Some of the dialogue I am going to skip because I don't need to listen to every single thing.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me, but the explosion was to change my life forever.
So this game is very different to the PC. Obviously, I'm using the controller, which I think actually increases. I think it actually makes it thing slightly harder.
Wrapped around the lamppost was a newspaper.
So this game can offer you some interesting dialogue, and what I am going to do is the reason why I want to do this game again is that I want to do sort of like a funny montage moments of Broken Sword. Broken Sword 1 and 2 mainly, the original versions, because they have some proper hilarious dialogue in them.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now. I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened. I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair. The table had been overturned by the explosion. I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
So you can either be a complete arse in this particular game, or you can be a totally nice character. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, but the dialogue is rather funny, whatever you do. So you can walk down the street, which will trigger the police coming, or you can come inside the cafe. And the poor man is rather pixelated and not very nice.
A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar. It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page. The pretty young waitress was unconscious.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobbart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
Yes, I am. I studied under Dr. Benton.
Who is he?
Only one of the most brilliant medical minds on this planet. He taught me everything I know
Weird
about medicine.
flickering in the game.
Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
Okay, you're the doctor. What about the old man? Is he dead?
Yes, he is.
Ah, mon Dieu.
It triggers her to fate again.
She didn't respond. If I wanted another cappuccino, I'd have to serve myself. The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly.
Alright, so there's rather some funny things that you can do before you actually go and deal with the police. Which is in itself quite hilarious. Now this part of the game is rather funny. Now, surprisingly, my playthrough of Broken Sword 2, the remaster, actually has been some of my highest viewed videos on this channel. So I'm hoping to again get that again by redoing the two games. My two, I know Broken Sword 2. It's weird. I mean, what is better, Broken Sword 1 or 2? Well, I love Broken Sword 1, but Broken Sword 2 is my favourite. And the reason why it's my favourite is because it just they did it in a year. It's not as refined as the first game, admittedly, but um, I like the jokes more. I like the fact that you can put your hand on a stove and a pipe that's hot, and George is surprised when he gets burnt. I find that hilariously funny.
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty. It was a stack of cardboard boxes which had once contained bottles of wine. I examined. The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars. The drain pipe looked as if it would bear my weight.
Are you sure, George? Should we try it out?
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
Yeah, George Stobbart, the Vandal of Paris.
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe. It was a plastic crate. There was nothing of interest. It was a battered old trash can. It was a battered old trash can. It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
You know what? I'm just going to pause it for a minute. I'm getting times on this game where I'm actually getting 60 frames a second. That is fucking... Now, 60 frames. It's fluctuating between 60 and 17 depending on what I do. But it's running fine, even with me editing something in the background.
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage. It was a heavy cast iron cover.
So I'm just going to do this bit where I actually talk to the police. It's not very long, so... Like I said earlier, I'm not going to do every single talking thing in this.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moo. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche. What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur, but I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer is... However, clearly the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I watched? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy. Anyway, it is unlikely that... Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can. Et maintenant, to business. Your name?
George Stobbart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobbart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the café at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the café?
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No, he was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the café?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live. She confirms the doctor's statement.
Oui?
No, that's right. I didn't think it was relevant.
Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What?
I am satisfied that you know now. Enjoy your vacation.
What about my personal safety?
What can I say? Stay alert.
And don't cross the road.
Great.
I honestly believe you are in... Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, if the door can only be opened.
Are you serious?
Academic.
Yep, he's gonna do some stuff like mind tricks or something on him. No, he's not a Jedi. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna leave this one here. I'm really tired, so I'm just gonna wind down tonight. I'm not gonna do any more enduring or anything like that. But Nico's turned up.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world, an expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth.
Alright, let's save it, and we'll finish this video here. Hopefully it will save, because I don't think it did before. Maybe it did, I don't know. Yeah, it did. Alright guys, thanks for watching. You'll see just before my outro, well, obviously you won't see a link to the last video because it's the first video, but the second video you will see a link to this video. So, yeah. Or I might actually just link like another LP, maybe my Broken Sword. So the thing is that this is why I want to test this little playthrough. So on this first one, there won't be any links, or there'll probably be a link to my main channel page, something like that. I haven't got video of that, so that wouldn't be any good. No, there won't be any video, guys. I really don't know what I'm going to do at the minute, especially on the first videos. I don't think you can do anything. But yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.